Good day, collective. It's your girl Soraya coming to you with today's word. For any of y'all who are part of my community already, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you. For anyone that's joining, just listen for a couple seconds, see if you like, and subscribe. But today's word is about, so often society tells us we're supposed to be perfect and like not supposed to make mistakes, but y'all, I could not be the person that I am today if I had not went through strife and like times that really challenged me. The greatest masterpieces are really derived from shattered pieces, y'all. And I'm not saying that people should have to be in a lack mind state, but we all go through our own challenges. Very unique for us. So I'm here to remind you, if you've clicked on here today, that you're not failing. Whatever you're going through, whatever you're disappointed in, or whatever, if people are disappointed in you, you're not failing. You're learning. If you take whatever's happening to you and you really look at it objectively, I'm sure there's a lesson in there for you. And that you're not falling apart. That sometimes things have to fall away from us, have to be released, even if we don't want to give it up, so that we can be rearranged, so that something new can emerge. Something that had you decided but you're, like that you wanted to do, you probably wouldn't have been like okay with it. Sometimes we get pushed into our new identities, into our new realities, very, very painfully, y'all. And like, I know for a fact I would not be who I am today but for the trials and challenges that I went through. Would it not for, even in the darkest of abyss I found myself in, if I had not had in my core my belief and faith in God, and that no matter what was happening to me, no matter who was mistreating me, that I would remain committed to who I am in my core. I am a warrior, but I am soft. I command authority, but I listen. I try to be sensitive to people's needs and their perceptions, but I will not shrink myself to fit in. How to be soft, but at the same time stern. Like those things have kept me true through the darkest road, y'all. And so if you're going through times like that are really trying you, do not let it carry you into defeat. But instead claim your power. Claim your power in the midst of strife and chaos. Stand in your truth. Stand in your authority. Stay true to who you are. Don't let anything, anyone change you. If experiences are pushing you to not feel loved, then be loved. Embody love. Embody that love so you can become it and so that you can attract it. If you are in a situation where there are experiences not making you feel strong, or like you have no control then choose to control or learn to control what you can, and to find peace in that, in what you can control. Whether it's your own household, or it's how you're acting, or it's how you're choosing to live with the limited resources that you have. Some of the people who have the least are the happiest people I know, y'all, because they are content, grateful, and appreciative of the things that they have chosen to have in their lives and the way that they have chosen to live without needing additional things. As long as their mind, as long as they truly feel, not lying to themselves, but feel the happiness. So if you are in a situation, you've lost your job, or you're working 2-3 jobs and you don't have enough money still to pay your bills, or you're in a relationship and you don't feel anything, you don't feel the presence of your partner, you don't feel the connection with your partner, you feel trapped because you have kids, or you're in some kind of abusive relationship and you feel trapped and you don't know how to get out, I want you to promise me and you today that you're going to write down something, whether it's happened in the past or something that's happening today, real time in your life. List it, write it down, but put it in a safe place so that no one can go through your stuff. You hear me? Write out what was meant to break you from this external world. What is it? Is it a situation? Is it a person? What has happened to you that was meant to break you? And how, instead, you going through it, how did it build you up? What were the lessons that you learned? How did you change? See how it made you stronger versus weaker or ashamed or humiliated or like you're a failure. Flip it. This is called transmutation. And in that unraveling, in that destruction of old aspects of yourself, there can be new aspects birthed, even from things that don't seem like they're to your advantage, y'all. I have a situation real time happening like that. Like, to most people, they would be like very upset, you know, where I have to pay a certain amount of money, and I'm not looking at it that way. I'm looking at it as, this is my opportunity to learn how to really budget, because I know I have abundance coming through. And how can I have so much money if I can't be disciplined in how I spend? And so I'm not going to panic. I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to run out and do something, take out a loan, or I'm not going to do any of it. Instead, I'm going to take what I have, make sure that I fulfill what I need to be content and happy. Make sure everyone that I need to take care is taken care of. And then I'm going to learn a new skill that's going to really be inspired action toward becoming the millionaire I am going to become. You gotta flip it. You gotta transmute it. You gotta make it work for you. Do that today. And then commit to something, commit to trying to look at it differently, really thinking it through. How can I look at it differently? What can I get out of this, even if it's disadvantage to me, even if I'm struggling and going through this? How can I use this to become someone different? How can I use this to release somebody that I should have released a long time ago? How can I use this to start working in my passion, but I was too scared to quit my job, my 9-to-5, to do? Think about it in terms of, this is the release so that you can bring in the new you, and the stronger you, and the braver you, And the more seasons you to become the masterpiece that you are walking toward becoming every day. I love y'all. I hope you have a wonderful day. Peace.